Hi, my Gemini babies. So welcome to your September love messages. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel and spread my messages of love and light and healing. And I appreciate all of you guys. So, of course, in true Mercury retrograde, right, we're in the shadow phase now because it officially starts on the 9th, I believe, and then the full moon in Pisces greets us on the 10th. So, back to what I was saying, in true Mercury retrograde fashion, the video that I was just making before was weird and I had to start over, but of course I did pull cards for you already. So these are messages that you are intended to see. Okay, so this 10 of Wands energy, you guys are bearing a lot of weight in love, in your relationships, or even just in life. And then with this Page of Swords, this is like you really just wanting like new energy, like fresh energy. Like you're looking for a break, Gemini. You know, you really deserve a break. You really need a break. Whatever weight this is bearing, and we're gonna clarify this in a minute, but whatever weight that you're bearing, it's gonna break. It's time for literally the energy is going to break, and it's time for a break, literally and figuratively. And like I said, we have a lot of things going on in the universe right now. Like I just mentioned, Mercury retrograde, and there's a whole bunch of other planets going into retrograde after that as well. We have a full moon coming up, and this full moon in Pisces really teaches us to just tap into our emotions and to just like be okay with not being okay and leaning into that space, because of course you're always going to be okay, but just acknowledging that it's okay to like be on the fritz. Like it's okay to just like be emotional about something. Like, you know, you guys of course stereotypically are like the Jekyll and Hyde, right? And that energy is fluid for you. And it's like, you know, you're stuck in this space where you want to be a little more emotional, or you want to really expose your feelings to those that you trust. But then it's like this other energy just comes and like sweeps that away and like just takes it away from you in the night, and is like, nah, like robs you of that, Gemini, and you don't get to have those moments. It's like, you know, like, no, like don't, it tells you, it's like, don't do that. Like, don't tell these people that, like, no, like you're not a weak bitch. Like it just really prevents you from accessing what you need to access. And especially now, since you are bearing weight, you have a heavy load, there are things that are really weighing heavy on you. And like I said, this Page of Swords is really like you just needing to like it's like, you know, like one of the old school OG memes where it's like, fuck this shit, I'm out, and it's like the guy in the office throwing the papers over his head. It's like that's the energy. Like you're just like, you know what, fuck this, like I'm done. You really just are yearning for a shift, for a change, for some new energy. And in this process and in this phase, like really access all of this energy, like this full moon energy, access and harness it to really just allow yourself to tap in to your emotions. And that's new for you. And this is new. This is a new beginning of being able to really be in that space and like be okay with it, and not have like the other part of you like, nah, bitch, get out. Like, we're not going to stay there. Of course, you're not going to live there, but you are allowed to vacate that space when necessary so that you can fully access your emotions, right? Process, feel, and heal. This is how we heal from trauma. This is how we prevent harboring trauma, Gemini, right? By speaking your truth. You have absolutely no problem communicating, but it's more of just accessing what needs to be accessed internally. Look for a sign. Okay, so the archangels and spirit are really just like heavy by your side right now. They know that you need some relief of this weight. They know that you've been praying and manifesting and really like calling on them and saying like, listen, like I can't live like this anymore. I can't live in this space. It's not sustainable. And they're acknowledging that you've been doing that you've been praying, whatever that means to you. You've been accessing a higher power. Let's put it like that. And Spirit's here for you. The angels are here for you. They're like, okay, you rang. How can I help? Ticking time bomb. Volatile, argumentative, explosive, overreactive, unpredictable. This is just really confirming that whatever situation this is and whatever you're harboring or whatever weight you're bearing is a ticking time bomb. Like it's not sustainable. It's gonna blow up. You can't always bear the weight. Like you can't always teeter with your emotions where like you get so close to really just like letting them surface and just like really making yourself vulnerable to those that you love and those that you trust and those that are worthy of your energy and your space and your relationship, right? And like your deepest truths. And that's the part, because you get so close and then it's like that alter ego kicks in and is like puts a halt to it. And it's like you get so close, but you never fully get that like connective moment. And Spirit's telling you that, yeah, that's a ticking time bomb. Like you need to work on whatever it is that you need to work on. And that's a question for you. A question for you is, what is preventing me from accessing this? And like I said, you like really use this full moon energy in Pisces to assist you with that. It's perfect timing. It's divine timing. Pisces is aligned with emotions, aligned with the self, aligned with healing, aligned with ebb and flow. It's not easy for you to ebb and flow and for you to access your emotions in that capacity. Okay, so for some of you, I see concerns about your marriage with this marriage card and this poverty. Of course, this absolutely does not mean, full disclosure, this does not mean anything about you being in poverty. What this means is that you have concerns about diminishing energy in your marriage or with this person or this relationship, whatever, whoever or whatever it is that you are married to. This could be yourself. But you have concerns about energy dwindling or energy not being replenished. That's really what this is about. It's about the replenishment. With all this weight that you're bearing and not really going through the ebb and flow cycles thoroughly, it's like, that's like the Hot Mess Express, like a recipe for disaster. And that's how you feel depleted and drained. And that's like your marriage or your relationship, whatever, like I said, whatever the thing is that you're married to or the person, that's what suffers, right? Like that's where, for some of you, this is what's draining you and this is the weight that you're bearing. And for others, yeah, you're bearing all this weight and this is what's suffering. Is again, the person that's closest to you. But You have a community of people surrounding you that love you and want to support you. And this absolutely includes your spirit guides and the archangels. They are here for you. Enchantment. Allow some play in your life. Like, go take a walk with a friend, go shop, go to a museum, whatever, go play sports, go dance, whatever it is. 1,000,001 things that you can do to just live in joy, to just take a few minutes, a few hours out of your day, whatever you can, and just be in a state of enchantment. Enchantment is joy. Enchantment is high vibration. What does that feel like to you? Do you even know what it feels like? Do you even know how to access this? You do. Allow yourself to access it. Nobody's more important than you. Also, you can't pour from an empty cup. And that's been a hard lesson for you recently, Gemini. Serenity. This joy and this community of people that you have in your corner goes a long way. It's going to grant you serenity, peace, contentment. I mean, joy, enchantment, peace, and serenity is like invaluable to you, especially as you're transitioning out of this period where you're allowing yourself to put the heavy load down. And this is happening in the distant horizon. Spirit's telling me I'm getting 3 weeks, within the next 3 weeks. Let's see what the archangels have for you to clarify this. Okay. Yes, Gemini, the money shot we've been waiting for. 10 of Ariel. There's so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Yes. All of this back and forth with this depleting energy, with this marriage, with this relationship, with your family, with yourself. Guess what? It's coming to an end. This is the card. This 10 of Ariel is new beginnings. Really is speaking to the peace, to the serenity, to the joy. For you sitting back and just saying, you know what, fuck everything else. I have so much to be grateful for. I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing the people I love. I'm choosing transparency. I'm choosing myself over and over again. And you really realizing how crucial and vital it is for not only you, because I feel like you don't give a shit about yourself sometimes. And I mean that in the most respectful way, but you're the caretakers, you're the givers. Your happiness is like, great, my family's good, everybody else is good. But this lesson here for you is really allowing yourself to feel, is allowing yourself to be in a space where you understand how vital, again, self-care is, and how vital your well-being is to everybody else. Where it's a shift in, it's really just a shift in your mindset. Whereas, like I said before, it was like, everybody else needs to be happy, then I'm happy. Where now is it's first, I'm good, I'm replenished, so that I can provide my best self to those around me, which in turn, of course, comes right back around to you being happy. But it's a mindset shift, Gemini. Redemption. Now, you are not the only zodiac sign to get this card. This is a big deal for the new moon, the full moon in Pisces. Apologies, repent, forgiveness. When you know better, do better. Maybe you owe somebody an apology, or somebody owes you an apology. No grudges allowed. This is forgiveness for you, for your healing, for yourself, so that you can be the best you can be to those around you. There's people around you, your family, your significant other, your family, the people closest to you really are tugging on you, like to let them support you and to let them in to those deep moments. Let yourself be vulnerable and transparent. Forgive yourself. Forgive those around you. It's not about anybody else but you and what you deserve and what you need to truly move forward in a space that is harmonious, in a space that is filled with love and joy. When you know better, do better. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Now you know better. Back to that mindset shift. Now you know better. So now you do better. Now you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say no when I need to choose myself. I'm going to take that 5 minutes and meditate, because I know that 5 minutes that I take, as not only am I going to benefit, but because I benefit and I am the core of my energy and I am at the center of that, everybody else around me benefits, and I get to spread that light, that joy, that energy to those around me that I love. That is the money shot for you, Gemini. I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great month, and I will see you soon.